day 332. So I'm not really happy with the numbers that I'm getting right now, because tomorrow I should be weighing in at 200, and there's no way I'm going to lose 4 pounds between today and tomorrow. I did, however, like the activity that I did today. I went downtown. Normally in Austin, there are no Austin municipal pools that are indoor. And the majority of them are actually closed during the winter, and there's only 3 open year round. One would be Barton Springs, which is kind of just a natural one. It's a creek fed, and so it's literally just part of the creek, and they've made it into a pool. And then there's another one, which is kind of a splash pad slash pool, kind of newer built. And then the final one, which is the one that I ended up going to today, was Deep Eddy, and it is also lake fed. So the water comes from the Colorado River, and they end up filling it and cleaning it out on a regular basis. But the water is lake water, so there's no chlorine or anything like that. And during the winter, they actually only do part of it. So half of it is closed, and the other half is the lap pool. So I ended up doing about an hour and 10 minutes of laps. I want to say 62 or so. And I'm constituting a lap as going in one direction. So 1 up and then 1 down is 2. So I did a decent amount. I got tired by the end. The water was kind of what you'd actually expect it to be colder, and I did bring a wetsuit, but I ended up not needing it. The water kind of felt like if it's a hot day, right, and you get in the water, it's that initial like, oh God, it's cold, and then you're fine after that. So that's what I did. I'm hoping that'll help with my legs and my arms, so I'm going to try to do that once or twice a week, do some laps, because if I focus on breaststroke and freestyle, for the most part, right, I'll be focusing on my upper arm and my thighs, which I don't do enough of, which is the reason I have a decent amount of extra skin and fat that area. Also, with the water being as cold as it is, it means that my body has to temperature regulate, which will hopefully help me burn more fat. So that is what I'm doing right now. Tomorrow I'll be hiking my normal loop, but I will be using my camper backpack, which I actually haven't used in years. I only really used it once on a legitimate camping trip. But now that I'm, pushing myself to do more, when I do those 6, 7, 8 hour or mile trips, I need some way to make the 4 or 5 miles harder. And so in that case, it's carrying around everything I would need for an overnight trip, so that, if I want to do a weekend trip to Big Bend or something like that, I could. And so this will help me train for that type of scenario, for longer hikes, right, with a lot more heavy material, because you're carrying your poles and your backpack or your sleeping bag and all that stuff. So anyways, that is what I'm doing right now. We'll see how the weighing goes and how tomorrow goes.